Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Follow Us Sketch February. This is put on by Sandy Reversky at Scrapping Reflections. Sandy is also State Goddess on YouTube, so check her out. I'm a little behind, so today I'm doing a little catch up, and this is the sketch for day 10. So with this one, they have your background with a band going across, 2 3x4 photos. It looks like another piece of paper behind, and then another one for journaling and a little bit of layers. And then some embellishment down here along with your title. So I am going to use 2 4x6, so I'm going to be altering it just a little bit so that I can get these two cute photos of my husband and my grandson Dylan. This is from 2019, so it's been a little while since we've had these pictures taken, but I thought it would be fun. I have a mix of the Sunkiss collection, and which is by Simple Stories. This was put out in 2021. And then I also have some pieces of paper from Park Lane, and it is the Sunny Days collection. Park Lane is the hobby or Joann Fabrics house brand. So I thought for this one, we're going to go ahead and use this yellow with the swirls as my background. So let's go ahead and cut off the branding strip. And sorry if you can hear my cat at the door. He's not happy that he was kind of locked out, but he wasn't in here when I closed to film, and he's just out of luck. So I thought that would be in the background, and then I thought I could just use this kind of summer fun paper as the band, and I think I'm going to go with a 3-inch. It didn't look like it was a huge band, so we're going to go 3 inches on it. If I have to cut another piece at 4 inches, I can, but I think 3 should be just fine. And then let's see, this piece is going to be the square that is going to be housing my photos, and they are going to go, it is going to go behind this band. So let me see, I'm thinking I want it to be, if the band comes down like this, and this photo here, in the sketch it kind of came up to like maybe here, and about the width of the photo. So let's first cut it here. And then it looks like it's about 1 inch longer. So my photos are 6 inches. So I'm going to cut it at 8 to start with. Again, I can trim it back. I'm also not going to use, it has like a scallop piece on it, but I think instead of doing a scallop piece, maybe I'll just run the scallop punch down the side. So let me grab that real quick. So when I do my scallop punch, this is just a Stampin' Up one. I usually line up my paper in the center, like that, and then I go to each side, and then that way it ends with about the same. Like if you have a half scallop, you'll have a half a scallop on both sides. Yeah, okay, and then we'll go to this side. There we go. All right. So now we'll get that scalloped edge in this without, it looked like they had just a separate scallop edge. And like I said, I'm just doing it on that one piece of paper. So for now, to start with, we have our background is going to be the band with a little bit below, this piece going higher, and then we're going to have the two photos stacked, and we're going to go like that maybe. Okay, I'm good with that. All right, I'm going to kind of start gluing down, but only tacking in the middle. And actually, they had these overlapping, so let me go ahead and overlap them. And actually, I'm going to put the one that has all the water underneath, because then it's not covering anything up. And it's not a big overlap, it's just a little bit. And then we'll add a little bit of adhesive down here. And then we're going to add some adhesive onto this. And actually, I'm going to glue this down too. All right. So I want that piece to go like that. All right. And then we want about the same distance at the top of the page as the bottom. So I'm looking at this right here and putting this little band about the same distance from the bottom. And that should look pretty much like the sketch. Just make sure that looks straight. This one needs to come down a little. There we go. And then I'll add more adhesive as I need it. Now I need a small piece like here, and it looks like it's like a 3-inch wide. And I'm going to do it like the bookmark. So actually, I'm going to cut it at 4 inches, only because I'm going to be putting the book paper punch on there. And then I think I'm going to go at 6.5. No, we'll go 7. We'll go 7 inches. I can always tuck it under. Yeah, actually I will. But this one went over the band, so okay, I'm okay with it being a little bit longer. So this is another Stampin' Up! One. It's actually an EK Success that was from Stampin' Up! It's just my notebook punch, and it makes the square little holes. Had this one for years. I don't even know if they sell it anymore. But it works. Okay, so now this one we'll tuck in like that. And we'll do our journaling on there. And then the other thing it had in the sketch was a little piece coming off of each side. I do have the Sunkissed 6x8, and I don't need much. So I'm gonna see if I can find some scraps that I can throw in for that end. So let's go ahead and clean off this stuff real quick. And I can pick out any kind of colors that will go with the mix of colors down here. And this is getting towards the end. I've really used a lot of this one up. I have stripe. I don't know if I want to go that bright. The sunglasses would be too much. The pink sun isn't bad. Would add a little bit of another color in. Let's see if we can cut this one in half and see what we can get out of this. So it would go here. Like that. And then here. It would go in a little bit more. So I kind of like that. So we'll go ahead with that pink. And like that. And then these, just pull up a little bit. Going to grab my T-square ruler just to get an idea and keep it straight going across. Oops. Come on, hook on. There we go. All right, perfect. So now that I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and kind of glue it back down a little bit better. And I always like when I have the notebook punch just to kind of fold the edges up a little. It gives it a little texture. And add a little bit in here. All right, we've got our base. And now it just had a little bit of embellishment here, your title, and I think I can add maybe a little bit something here. And then it had embellishments down at the bottom. So I still have out my embellishments from yesterday, where I made that other swimming picture of Dylan. So let's see what I can get for a title. And again, I do have these, and this did have that word splash in it, I believe. So let's see if we can pull that in. Yeah, it has splish splash. And I almost want to put splish splash up here, but they had the title all down here. So I'm going to go ahead and do it below. There we go. It's going to be like this. I do need a little bit more adhesive below this picture though. It's kind of curling up. There we go. Okay, I like that. So let's go ahead and start gluing it down. And again, off camera, I'll add more adhesive, some liquid adhesive like I did with the last one. Just because some of these puffy letters and things like that and chipboard, they just don't have the stick, which is fine. They're still cute. You just know that you need to add a little bit to help them out. Now in the sketch, it had like stitching elements in it. But instead of stitching elements, I think I've got stickers that have water splashes. And I think I'm going to add those in. We'll see. Let me put this to the side again. So here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So it had like little elements throughout, like here and here, but I'm not going to do any stitching. Maybe some splashes would be cute. These are old. Forget when these came out. Does it have a year on it? It doesn't even have a year on it. I forget how long I've had these. That's okay. They don't go old or bad. And they're still fun to stick on a layout. Actually, I like it like that. And maybe another one up at top. Cool. And then I can take a couple of these other ones and maybe do a little splash on each side of the title. think that's good. It's got a little bit of splash on there. Gives the water feel. And then I have this, says make a splash, and maybe we'll put that like as the title of the notepad for our journaling. And we can add maybe tab. And there's a little ring. And I don't know about you, but for me, a drink and a radio are poolside must-haves. And got a little flower down there. What else do we have? Here's another one that says sun-kissed. So we'll put that maybe with this little cluster here. And this says sunny vibes. I think it needs another tab up top. So we can add that one up there and maybe a little cluster with this up here. Trying to find another. I mean, there's a swan floaty. They're on a floaty. Just not a swan, but it'll work. And then we can have this one that says play all day. It's got a little blue up top above it. So I'm going to trim that off so I don't see that. Okay. I like that. And let's see about some puffies. And we have another, here's got some beach ball. So we can add a beach ball maybe. I'm not seeing anywhere that really want the beach ball. And maybe that. And it says, hello, summertime, make a splash. Now, one of these had little sunglasses in it. This one here. That's cute. And let's see if I can find another. I've got a couple more puffies. Let's see if there's any more sunglasses. Here's another drink and another radio. Oh, here's some sunglasses. So we'll add that sunglasses up here. And then, oh, here's another one down here. And we'll add another one there. So we've got 3 puffy sunglasses. We've got our little drinks, swimming suits, swimming fun. And do I want a rainbow? Oh, you know what? Here's another. No, I don't like it. There we go. All right, we're gonna call this one done. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Fun page. Again, this is from 2019, so happy to get it in the book. And I'll just do my journaling here. And just a fun picture of Grandpa and his grandson. All right, I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. Make sure you check out everyone who's playing along with Follow a Sketch February. Again, if you haven't already, go to Scrapping Reflections Facebook group and join. Sandy has all of the sketches up on her page, and in the comments of each of the sketches, you can follow along with everyone who is playing along. They've got their layouts being posted, and some have links to YouTube and other things. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and keep on scrapping. Bye-bye.